We fucking make up like it's Maybelline. We do petty things to mess up the sheets. You be running back once we let it go. I already know, did it time before. We just fucking make up like it's Maybelline.
Oh my god! No, I'm sorry. Hey y'all. So let me turn on the car. It's kind of hot. So I got tired of like lying to y'all because I know in my last video I was like I had 2 videos or something coming out or something. I don't know. I said some type of about a video coming out, and it's like I need to stop telling y'all I'm gonna do something and don't do it, because then it's like I feel bad, and yeah, I don't want to do that. So this video, I've been wanting to do this video for a while, but it's like I also didn't want to, but I wanted to, but I didn't want to, just because like it's about certain people. I don't feel the air is a little hot. I'm finna go get gas right now, and please camera, don't play with me today. Please camera. It love to drop when I'm backing up, so maybe if I just go slower. I don't really have my car angles together yet because like I don't know if it's gonna fall. Usually the camera only falls when I'm like turning or something, so I might just like start holding the camera while I turn so it won't fall. But I can't remember what I was telling you. Oh, I've been wanting to do this video, but it's just like I know certain people do watch me, and I don't want them to take anything of what I say. I hate when people do this. Why the fuck would you come on side of me knowing I'm trying to go this way? Like, that's rude. For real. Hold on, because I'm gonna get irritated. I just can't stand no darn. I don't even know how to describe it. Like, car etiquette, I guess. I don't know. Like, the way I live like on a busy street. So we all have to like wait for like pretty a long time because it be so many cars. And this big nasty fucking truck gonna pull out on side of me, blocking my view from the other side, knowing I was first to come out. Like, the bitch was behind me first. And it's just like, and the camera falling too, I'm finna get irritated. It's just like, why the fuck would you do that? For real. Like, that shit lame. Hold on. Hope we can feed it. Okay, let me say what I was gonna say before I put my gas, because I forget. The reason why I was like not wanting to do this video as much is because some people do watch my channel, and that I know personally, who was like around me when this kind of went on, and I don't want them to take anything that I'm saying about them personally, but it's just like I'm saying it from my perspective, and I mean, it's about me. So like, this is how I felt. This is what went on. It's like my hair looks invisible. This is what went on. So yeah, it is story time of me falling in love with the bum. And when I call him a bum, I'm gonna explain all the way at the end why. Okay, so I think the name I used in my other video was KJ or something, so we gonna stick to that. I'm gonna use KJ for everything. Your name KJ. I'm sorry for you. Okay, so I started school, and ooh, girl, I was reversing. Hold on, I don't want the camera to fall. I started school in August, the middle of August, end of August, and this particular person I saw him from time to time, but like I really wasn't looking at him. I really wasn't checking him out because at the time I had a boyfriend, and I don't know. I just like wasn't checking for niggas because like I got a man. But I broke up with my boyfriend, and then I started to see him more often because a girl I hung around, they went to high school together. So she told me that he liked me. He thought I was cute, and you know, all that extra stuff. And I was like, okay, cool. And then she was like, he want to get put on. So I was looking at his Instagram and whatnot. I was like, he kind of cute. So then we started texting and all that extra. The type of girl that I am, it takes me like a minute to open up to a boy physically. Like, it takes me so long to even kiss somebody. Like, a kiss is like so innocent, but it just take me, I don't know how to explain. Like, it just take me like, ooh, I gotta kiss somebody. It makes me want to shit on myself. Like, oh, I don't know. Like, it just give me the nerves. And he would come and see me like every day. Like, when I say every day on campus, like we would always spend the night, well, not the night, but like the afternoon together, whatever, until it was time for him to go in, because you know, football players had room check at 10, I think, or something like that. So me and KJ were like going good for a while. And then a girl that I knew, let me speed up. A girl that I knew, but like I really wasn't friends with her. Like, we were school friends because she never like stayed on campus. So I would only see her if she was at cheer, because I was the cheer manager at the time. And she told me that, I think it was maybe August, that she was talking to him, or September. She started talking, she was texting him in September. And she was like, she gonna cut him off because he's boring. She don't really like him like that. So when he tried to come and talk to me in October, I was like, oh, it ain't too much to it, because she said she don't like him like that. So I didn't have the need to tell her that I was texting him either, because like I said, we weren't real friends. We were just school friends that I would see from time to time, like, oh, hey girl, da, 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 da. You know, do a cute little catch up. We wasn't friends. So let's see. Me and KJ we weren't together like officially in a relationship, but we were together. Like, that was my nigga. Like, he was the only person I was talking to. And in a short period of time, I felt myself loving him. And it was just like, Shanae, calm the fuck down. But he told me he felt the same way, but I let him tell me first, because I was not going to be the first girl to say, I was going to say B. I was not going to be the first one to say I love you so soon, because like, saying I love you soon is kind of a red flag, but it's not at the same time. So, let me see. Okay, so let's say around December, we went on Christmas break. And before, like, I want to say 2 weeks before Christmas break, we were like going through some things. Like, he was pulling back from me a bit. He didn't want to see me as much and all this extra stuff. But you know, me loving him, you know, I'm being patient, because you know, sometimes people do go through things in life, and it's like sometimes they just need like a long time to you know, realize that. So I was trying to be patient with him and, you know, give him that space that he needed. So during Christmas break, he texted me. Well, we actually had made it official, and it was probably a week in. And he texted me. He was like, "Hey, Shanae, I'm gonna put the, if I can find the message. I'm gonna find the message. I'm gonna put the picture in, the screenshot in." he was like, he can't be in a relationship right now. He was like, I didn't do anything to him. He still loves me and all that extra stuff. And y'all, when I tell y'all, I was crying. Like, I think I was coming back from somewhere from getting food or something, and I was crying in the car because it was just like, I loved this man. Like, when I tell you, like, I loved him, like, girl, a bitch couldn't tell me nothing. Like, I really genuinely loved him, like, so soon. And I think that was what was getting me. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I guess because I was chasing that love feeling for so long, and then it's like when I finally found it, it was like, oh my God, I just want to hold on to this because I haven't had it in so long. But you know, he said he couldn't be in a relationship right now. He wasn't ready for that. He was like, he thought we were moving too fast. Mind you, I was the one who wanted to take it slow, and he kept asking me to be his girlfriend because we loved each other so much. And it was just like, yeah. I didn't want to jump into a new relationship so soon because I had just broke up with my ex-boyfriend in August, and it was just like, I hate cars sometimes. It's just like getting into a relationship right after you broken up. I don't like that. I just feel like you need time, at least 6 months or something, to gather yourself. Because jumping into another relationship so soon, I don't know, I just feel like that's crazy. He texted me like maybe a week before we were coming back to school, and then he was like asking me how I was doing and all that extra stuff, and then he apologized to me about trying to cut me off and whatnot, and then he was like asking me, like, I'm saying like so many times, he was asking, could I forgive him for what he did, and could we like try to get back on the same level that we were at. And I was like, I'm not sure, because I mean, like, you hurt me. Like, for once, you asked me to be your girlfriend, and then out of nowhere you broke up with me, like, with no explanation or nothing. Like, it just didn't comprehend to me that he asked me to be his girlfriend, and then like days later, well, weeks, I'm being dramatic, days later you broke up with me out of nowhere. Like, I don't know, that just didn't make, I was just so confused. But it was like, I loved him, so I was willing to do it, because it's like I wanted to be with him. So then I was like, if we're gonna work this out, then you need to tell me, like, what was your thought process? Like, what the fuck was going on for you to just do that to me? And then he was like, his ex-girlfriend, he told me she was toxic. We talked about her a few times. He was like, his ex-girlfriend was trying to figure out who I was and like text me so we could break up. And I was like, if you would have gave me a heads up and let me know that she was trying to do all that, I would have had the damn. Anything that bitch would have texted me and said, I would have threw that shit out the window, because it's like, I'm going to believe my nigga. Like, at the end of the day, it's me and you versus everybody. So I just felt like, I guess you could say, a sense of betrayal, because if he would have told me, I would have held that shit down. Like, I would have been able to say, girl, fuck you, fuck whatever you saying, you know, all that extra stuff, because you're my man. So he told me, he was like, he just didn't want her to jeopardize anything we had going on, because he knew that, like, we were doing so good together or whatever. And I was like, you know, okay, you know, I'm gonna swallow this pill for us, because, you know, you told me everything that what was going on and all of that extra stuff, so I'm gonna believe you. So what is it, we come back, I think that was maybe the middle of December. So we come back, no, it's January now, and it's the day before we come back to school. And the girl that I was talking about, that he was talking to her in September, she texts me at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning. Mind you, I'm on the phone with him. I'm on the phone with him because it's like, you know, you gotta sleep on the phone with your boo. And she texted me. She was like, "Hey, girl, do you still talk to KJ?" And I was like, "Why?" And she was like, "Because KJ be lying." And I was like, "Lying about what? Like, what do you mean? You ain't giving me the whole rundown." And then she was like, basically that he was telling her that we don't talk, that I be doing too much. I can't really remember. That shit was a while ago. Basically, she was just telling me that, like, he was dragging me. Not to the extreme, but, like, she was just saying, like, he said, "We're not together, we don't talk." And I mean, technically, we're not together. Technically, but for him to say we don't talk, I just found that weird to him. So I had addressed it to him on the phone because it's like, if I got something to say, I'm gonna say it. I don't give a fuck what time it is. So I was like, "Tell me why." I just got a text message. And he was like, "Man, I already know what you're talking about." So I'm guessing she texted him and was like, "I'm finna tell you that I don't really know." And I told him what was going on and what she was saying, and I was like, "So you talked to her? So you been talking to her?" And girl, when I tell you his thumbs got the motherfucking moving, like he was, I know he was texting her because like, who the fuck else you texting at 2 o'clock in the morning? And I'm telling you that she didn't text me saying that y'all talk. Who else are you trying to step on? So he was texting her, and while he texting her, I'm hearing him texting her, and I was like, "You so fucking dumb. You act like I can't hear you." And mind you, while he texting her, me and her are still texting on some cool stuff because it's like, I know her, and we didn't catch an attitude with each other or nothing because it was just like we both need the information. The fuck? And she was like, he texted me right now saying, "Why did I tell Shanae?" And basically she was saying, he sent me some of their messages, and I think she sent me some messages too. I can't really remember. And then she told me that she had just cut him off and stopped talking to him. And I was like, okay. And then he texted me. He was like, he want to work on this with us and all this extra stuff. And I asked him, I was like, "So what was the purpose of you talking to her? Like, what was the reason?" And he gave an excuse that every nigga gives. "I don't know. I just did it." And I was like, I don't understand, because I spent Thanksgiving with this nigga, mind you. But you texting another girl? Like, I don't know, it just didn't make sense to me. Like, you texting another girl, we was going good. Mind you, y'all, I'm spending every weekend with this nigga at school. Like, I'm in his dorm room with him every weekend. Every weekend not since we've been talking, but like basically since we've been talking. I spent every weekend with him. They doing too much. And it was just like, you don't know why you texting her, but you texting her. That, I don't know, it just didn't make sense to me. What is this car doing? Hopefully, since I'm on like a straight road now, it'll stay up, and it didn't. I'm just gonna have to hold it. He was like, she didn't mean anything to him. And I was like, did you ever tell her that you loved her? Because if he did, I would have left him alone, because it's like, you telling me you love her. I mean, you telling me you love me, and then you telling her you love her. And it was just like, you really playing in my face now. But he told me he didn't. And like I said, I love this man. And I haven't had the feeling in so long, so it was just like, I had to put up with it because I loved him. And ever since that cheating scandal or whatever, we just was never the same. Like, I just couldn't trust him, because it was the stuff with your ex-girlfriend, and then it was the stuff with her right after each other. Like, it was too much for me emotionally. Yeah, I said that right. It was too much for me emotionally. And it was just like, you can't love me and do this type of shit to me. Like, when people tell me they love me, I take that shit for real. Like, I take love to the extreme. That's why I don't play about this shit. That's why I really don't even like talking to niggas for real, because it's like, all you want to do is play in my face. And it's like, and me being the dummy that I was, I don't feel like I was being too dumb, but I probably was being dumb, but not too dumb to where I felt like everybody in the world was dragging me. But it was just like, wow. So maybe it's March. No, maybe it's January still. Maybe it's February. It's February, because I spent Valentine's Day with him. So it's going on February, and we probably was having problems maybe majority of February, I think, because it was just like I couldn't trust you. Like, how do I trust? How, you keep telling me I'm the only girl, but you was texting her. I don't know, my trust is just like, he fucked it up, and I just couldn't. So one day he was walking back from practice, and he stayed down with me because I was outside on the phone with my friend. And we was just talking and stuff, and then he put his phone down, and it had popped on. When I looked down at the phone, it was like headache in the context, and I was like, that ain't my number. So who was your headache? And he was like, oh, that's my ex-girlfriend. I was like, why do you still have your ex-girlfriend's number saved in your phone? I know I didn't have my ex-boyfriend number saved in my phone. His name, no. As soon as I'm done with somebody, it's deleted. Maybe not as soon as, but that same week, days, it's definitely deleted. And they had been broken up, so it's like, why the fuck do you still have her number? And then he was like, oh, how you delete a contact? I said, you had a phone for how long? You don't know how to delete a contact? Y'all, he blew up at me. He started screaming. He was like, man, I'm not gonna keep doing this shit with you, Sinead. I keep telling you. Like, y'all, when I tell you he blew the fuck up on me, and I wasn't even mad. I wasn't even tripping, because it's like, in my head, I'm steady thinking you fucking with bitches, so you probably fucking with her. So it's like, I'm not tripping too bad off of it, because I'm already thinking it. I'm already preparing myself for the devastation, the heartbreak. I'm already on that with you, because that's what you keep giving me. And I was trying to talk to him about it, because like I said, I loved him. I wanted us to come back, you know, and try again, because like he told me, and I said, like, we were the happiest with each other, but shit just went downhill. But then when I was talking to him, he just shut down on me completely, and then he put his headphones over his head and started blasting music, and I was like, how disrespectful is that, to know that your person won't even talk to you? Like, they just dismiss you. Like, that's so crazy to me. Like, he didn't even want to talk or try with me, and that gave me even more heartbreak, because it's like, here I am open to talking to you to try and fix the problem, and you don't even want to try with me. So then we were just sitting in silence for like a good 15 minutes maybe, and then he just got up and left. And I was just like, wow, this is who loves me. This is who is in love with me. This is who wants to be with me. But you treat me like this. I don't know. It just, his math wasn't mathing. And then I came to the conclusion, I was like, I'm not finna keep dealing with somebody who can't even try for me, but wants me to try for them. Like, I don't know. It just don't make sense to me. How would you ask me to be patient with you and everything that's going on, but you can't communicate for me? You can't communicate for us. And it was getting to the point to where I felt like I was the only one trying in the relationship. I don't know. Then, what was it? Oh, when he left, I had left and went in my room. And I just told him, I was like, I can't keep doing this with someone who can't even... I'm gonna try to find the messages and put the clip in. I was just basically saying, I just can't keep doing this. Like, I don't understand how you love me and da-da-da-da. So we were going back for a few times, and then he was like, if you're gonna leave. I'm not finna keep defending myself from you. I don't really remember, but basically the ending was, if you're gonna leave, then leave, Shanae. And I left that ass on red, and that was it. So, of course, I felt some type of way because, like, I loved him, like I said, but it was just like, I know that it was for the better. Like, I had to, oh my God, I'm finna get emotional. Oh, the bags are bagging. I was like, I knew it was for the better because I didn't want to keep being somewhere where I wasn't cherished. And I felt like he didn't cherish me enough to try it with me. So, yeah. I had unfollowed him so, like, I can get over him or whatever. And I was saying that I hate him. And it's like, I didn't hate him like I wish he would die. But I definitely did hate him because the way that he tricked me into loving him. Oh. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I just feel like he played in my face a little bit. But you know, you live and you learn. And y'all, I'm at work now. The reason why I said he was a bum is because in those moments, hold on, let me park so I won't hit nobody. In those moments, the whole time we was together, he was, I know y'all be seeing these, he was the send me $5, send me $2, send me $3, send me this, send me that. And he never asked for more than $5. And I'm the type of girl to where I'm not spending money on someone unless they spend money on me. So when he would ask for it, I would be skeptical because it's like, you ain't bought me nothing, you ain't got me nothing, why, you know. But then again, it was in my head, like, we both two broke college students with no job. I mean, I had a what was it called, the jobs at school, financial aid job. I can't remember. The job that you have at school, you know, you get paid once a month. I had that job. And he didn't have no job because, I mean, like, he was an athlete. He didn't have time for it. So it was like, of course, we both broke as fuck. But I don't know. It was just weird because nobody ever did it to me. But when he needed it, I gave it to him. I'm not gonna lie. Because it was just $5. Like, I'm not tripping off $5. I'm not tripping off $2. You know what I mean? But if he would have been like, hey, can you send me $20? I definitely wouldn't have did it because you haven't spent. I'm the type of girl to where if you trick on me, I'm gonna trick on you for real. As long as you show me some type of trickness, I'm gonna do it. And he never did. And I remember I told him that one time. He texted me. He was like, you want to pay for my food? And I was like, no. And he was like, why? I was like, because you've never spent anything on me. So why would I spend money on you? And he was like, okay, that's fine. And then the X for $3 or whatever came up again. And he was like, I wouldn't be asking you if I didn't need it. So when I do ask, just know, like, I really need it. Like, I actually need it. And I was like, okay. So, yeah. When I say a bum, I mean, like, asking for stuff and not ever giving. When I say a bum, I mean not even giving like emotional intelligence to me. Like not even being emotionally available. That's what I mean by bum. Like when I was with him, he was not ugly. Like even without a haircut, like he was always cute to me. But it's like after we broke up, well, I stopped hugging. I don't know, it's just like he looked rough. And my roommate was like, he looks worse than normal, because ever since we broke up, she was like, I probably did a number on him, like he probably let himself go. But I just feel like maybe I was just blinded by the love. And y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all ever been with somebody and it's like after y'all break up, you realize that they were actually, you know. But I'm at work. I'm probably finna go clock in. I'm not gonna tell y'all when the next video is because I don't want to lie. But I hope y'all like this. I hope y'all enjoy this, because it's like that girl talk video, I got a lot of traction. Y'all like videos with talking, so I'm gonna try to do more of those. But it's just so hard to make content on your own, because the ideas never come. But it's like when you're doing a video with someone, we could do this, we could do that, we could do that. Like doing it with somebody, it motivates you to make the content. But doing it on your own, it's just like, y'all, am I still healing from him? Yeah. Do I still love him? I don't know. Probably not. I don't really know. I don't know. I mean, it's okay not to know, because like, you know, emotions are all over the place. Do we still follow each other? Yeah. Not on the spam though. He unfollowed me off his spam, and so I just removed myself as a follower because never gave fan. Would I text him? No. Would I ever try to talk to him again? No, because the hurt would still be there. Well, I hope y'all like this video. Until next time.